Perfect. Ursula Stein. Hello. Oh, it's Monday. Monday Facebook gave me some troubles. So hopefully you are able to connect. Not sure. Likely it's at my end, not at your end. And we will take it from there. So if you are just picking up, and this is early in the sequence for you, the oils are going to go across the chest, the throat, the back of the neck. You can go to the soles of the feet if you choose. The new playlist is 5 vishuddha. So that's on my website, that's on Spotify, you can link to it off of the front page of the YouTube channel. Lots of good ways to reach it. So setting that up, it's a very smooth, very chill soundtrack that is helping us to create this quality of mastery that's necessary for what vishuddha offers us. This is the place of our expression and the place of our reception. And so if our mind is agitated, if we experience challenge, and this would be me, when I experience challenge and the challenge holds intensity, then my words get really intense and then my demeanor becomes very intense and it becomes like, and no one appreciates me in that space. No matter how many people I've tried to win over, I don't even appreciate that space. And so what you're going to find, the first half is asana, the second half is kriya. In that kriya, we'll maintain gestures for 2 to 3 minutes at a time. They're very, very simple. But in that simplicity, there's going to be a challenge. And the challenge is going to be your response to simply stay with what's happening. And over the course of the month, you're going to build this incredible mental fortitude to take in exactly what serves you, what surrounds you, without distress and without a fight, right? And so let's start with that. I can't wait. I really, really do admire and respect this kriya. Heart high, eyes closed, asking for guidance and protection as we go. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all. Inhale 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders and roll your wrists, and we will start our playlist at oceans. Start there. Oceans. And so we begin with the asana on your back, very, very simple. We're opening one shoulder at a time because when we do both, we tend to encounter our constriction, our constraint, but when we go one at a time, we can make a little more space. So on your back, knees bent, feet flat, very, very simple. Palms press into the floor, left hand overhead, back of the hand to the floor, this is inhale. Hand back down, this is exhale, right side, inhale. Reach your right hand a little further and your left hand towards your heels, exhale down. We go 8 more, in and out. So each time you go, you're taking your hand overhead a little further away. And each time you go, you're taking your bottom hand, your floor hand a little closer to your feet. So there's this little diagonal that begins to build up. Just reaching out of the chest for 3. So simple. For 2. And 1. And just pause. Now turn your palms open. Notice chest is broad, a little more circulation. So simple. We set the stage. Knees to your chest. As you come up to hands and knees, put the blanket underneath your knees. Tuck your chin and drop your head. Finding a bit of a cat-cow, rounding, releasing, and just feel the tops of your shoulders. Those 10 simple movements can start to make a little space. The tops of the shoulders, the back of the neck, across the chest, and use that space to make your way into the throat, the spine. For 4. 3. 2. Pause neutral. Drop your right tip of toe back, looking forward, and then knee to the chest, round your back. There's exhale. So the same movement of your spine, but we're opening the right side leg. Exhale in, inhale, open. And the breath will begin to grow as though the thigh was pumping your diaphragm. Right knee outside of your elbow or your shoulder, and come to the left side of your mat as you reach back. So you're crossing right shoulder, left corner. You're bringing your knee as high towards the shoulder as your body allows for 3. And for 2. And for 1. Good. So left knee on the left side of the mat. Your right foot is straight out of your right hip. Right foot flat to the floor. Come to your fingertips. Tuck your toes under. And then slowly drop your hips towards your heel. There's breath out. Inhaling all the way up. Chest is broad. Look forward. Exhale, tuck your chin. Round. And keep your outer foot to the floor. Rising up. And folding back. As your back, stay there and a little bit side to side. And stay. Rising up. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Add a block beneath your left. And the right is now free for a big circle. Let your hips follow that circle forward and back. So we're opening through the hip. We're opening the right side shoulder, right side collarbone, the right side of your throat. Use your right heel to drive yourself forward and back. Coming all the way to the periphery of your movement. And then right arm beside your ear, hip forward and back. One more. And as you pause, right knee bent, lift the left knee and revolve the navel to the right. And looking down, left knee down, right hand down. And cat-cow, including the left knee moving. So inhale, open, exhale, round. Open and release. Open the throat, up under the jaw, through the space, the width of your tongue. And then left knee to left shoulder, all the way crossing to the right. So at the beginning, the start of the sequence, these first few days, just staying in the physical body, becoming familiar with the instructions. Left foot steps outside of your left hand, a block beneath your right hand, and the left hand makes the great circle. And you're feeling from the sternum to the shoulder joint, from the shoulder to the fingers, from the shoulder to the hip, and the hip to the heel. Let your hips move forward and back. Let your left heel be in charge. And let everything else follow. And then the left arm will stay beside the left ear, but your hip bending the left knee. Press down the right hand, right foot, right knee rising. Turn the navel left, revolve. 3, 2. And look down, set down. Good. Knees wide, toes together, child's pose. And allow your hands to open and close, even drumming your fingers. Release the wrists as you need to. Take your right hand wide and take the back of your right hand to your spine. Take your left hand, back of the left hand to the spine. Now rise up on your shins, hands up, thumbs point back. This is inhale. Tuck of the chin, hands wide, backs of the hands to the spine. Exhale, rise up. Just start to find your breath. Feel the rotation. Turn your thumbs back, and then turn your thumbs up your spine. Good. So we'll change a little bit. Keep your right hand where it is. Lift your left only. And as you bring it down, turn your chin to the right. Right hand up only. Turn your chin to the left as you fold. That's our flow. Left hand up and down. Look right. Right hand up. Look left. Left hand up. Look right. One more each side. Rising. Look left. Left hand to reach. And look right. Good. Down dog. Hips up and back, and just feel the space across the collarbones, the very tops of your shoulders. Let your knees be soft and let your arms extend. So we rotate the shoulder to flush out the shoulder joint, to begin to address asymmetries in the way that we use our hands and our arms. Fold your blanket in half, set it aside for the moment, and walk yourself up to the top. Good. Hands to your hips. Knees bend, sit down, stand up. Pause. Feel across the chest. Take your left foot to step back. And again, the right hand wide. The thumb turns down, back of the hand to the spine, left hand coming up. Arm beside your ear, square your hips. Tuck of the chin, hinge at the hips, and as you fold, soft bend in the front knee. If you need to, set a block so that you have somewhere to land. If you don't, hand to the floor. There's our setup. Inhale, rise tall. Square your hips, lift your gaze, and then hinge at the hips, exhaling down, navel to spine. Inhaling up. And down. And up. Square the left hip forward, left heel to the floor. And pause. Left hand to the floor or to the block. Turn your navel left. Roll your right shoulder open. Spread your right palm open, and maybe the nose outside of your right shin. Let your legs become longer. Let the soles of your feet become longer. Let your spine elongate. Notice where you're holding. Give it breath. Good. Soften the front knee, left hand to hip, stand up tall, and step to the top to change, palms open. No hurry, adjust. Right foot steps back. Your heels are in 2 lines rather than 1. Left hand back of your hand to your spine, right hand high. Lift your gaze, lift your right thigh, and fold. Right hand to the floor, or if needed or supportive, put the block beneath your right hand, tuck of the chin. We move. Inhale up. And exhale, fold. Navel left. Navel left. Drop your head. Inhale, rise. Right hip forward and fold.
One more time, find the inhale, let it lift you.
Lift the right thigh behind you and hinge at the hips. And pause. Right hand down.
Drop your head. Left shoulder opens, nose outside the left shin now. Let your legs be long, let your weight shift back, let your feet be long, let your right arm open. Take away force. And in its place, find a quality of precision and invitation. Good. Soft bend in the front knee, right hand to hip, stand up tall.
Palms open, adjust. Left foot steps back. Palms coming down. Bend your front knee, hands up. There's warrior one. A little tuck of the chin, leaning forward, hands down. Stand in your left heel. So the back heel is your anchor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, set down. Inhale, reach forward. Now the left hand stays, only the right, coming down. Turn your navel right. And then inhale, reach. Only the right hand. Turn your navel to the right. Firm in the left leg. Get stronger, become more deliberate. One more, right hand down. Keep the back heel to the floor. And reach. Warrior one. Now keeping the back leg strong, draw your ribs back. Your heart upright, your head upright, your gaze looks forward. The left hip forward, the left heel down, the chest is broad, the shoulders soft and wide. And the hands coming down, lean forward, step up to change. Right foot steps back, hands down, bend the front knee, inhaling. And hands down, exhaling. Plug into the back heel, from the back heel, reach through the right hip, right hand. And set it down. Inhaling. Exhaling, standing tall. The back leg getting stronger. Right hand will stay high. Left hand down. Turn your navel left. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, navel turns left. Inhale, reach. And the last time. As you turn your navel left here, reach your hands apart. Keep that. Bend the front knee, navel left. Hips square, heart square, ribs back. Left thigh strong, right thigh lifting, gaze forward. Now soften your shoulders down your back and widen them. And let the intensity through the body, beyond the body. Hands down, stepping up, sweep wide, reach. Soften your knees and fold in. Step back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog, wag your tail. No tension in the spine.
Knees to the floor.
And you'll turn right over on your back. Make sure that the space above you is clear. And as you come to lie down, your knees are bent, heels below your knees, palms down. And take your right hand over the way we began. Inhale. And then palm down. This is exhale. Good. Adding on, left hand overhead. Lift your hips and turn to the right. As you bring your hips down, hands down, turn your chin right. Lift your hips, look straight up. Right hand overhead. Here's inhale. Hand down, turn your chin left. So we're rinsing the right side of the neck. Hips up, left, hand up, look center. Hand down, turn right. And reach up. And down, look left. Left hand up, center. Hips up. And then down, look right. With the right hand in the hips. And turn left. Turn your chin a little more. And left hand. And turn your chin right. And center. Turn your palms open and just notice the front body, the back body, and the space across the collarbones and the shoulders and the fingertips and the face. We'll roll right back to hands and knees. And find your dog, keeping your shoulders wide, keeping your arms long. And for 3 breaths, notice the space across the collarbones, the underarms. Keeping your shoulders and your upper back wide, as though trying to draw your shoulders open. Roll the outer shoulders back and the thumbs down. One more. Walk your feet to your hands. Sit down. And take your hands back behind you. Turn your fingertips towards your body. As you bend your elbows, widen your elbows. As you straighten your arms, wrap your elbows in. Press the heels of your hands down and lift your heart. Open the forearms and the fingers. And then round. Here's breath out, elbows wide. Pressing down, inhale up. And then bend, elbows wide, tuck the chin. And straighten the arms, rising up. Stay. This may be perfect. If it's perfect for you, I want you to stay right here or press down to lift your hips. Rock forward to lift your heels, even the heels of your hands coming up. Rock back, heels down, up an inch. You could go more, but you don't. Rock forward. Heels down, hands down, hips up an inch, broaden the collarbones. Rock forward, elbows, knees. Now plant your feet, plant your hands, lift your hips, stand in your feet, adjust as needed. And slowly the chin may lift and you track a line above you to the line behind you, through the crown of your head, through the back of your head, that you could see to the floor. And as you see to the floor, see through the straight, strong arms. Let your fingers be long, let your legs be steady. And then out the top of the head, out the forehead, out the eyes, up the wall, down the ceiling, drop your hips, sit to staff. And upright, notice. There's almost a line of light up under the palate of the mouth. Bend your right knee. Take your right hand back and your left hand wraps around. Turn your navel to the right. Stabilize that. And then let go. Bend your left knee, right hand wraps around, left hand back. Now you're only finding maybe 40% of your effort. Bend your right knee, turn right. Turn your chin. Back to center, bend your left. Here's exhale, let's go. Center, inhale. Exhale. Start at the base. Allow the hips and the low back to release. Let the arms swing. Stay in touch in the rhythm of your breath. Find it through the mid-back. And if it's allowed, if it's encouraged, soften the spine and the abdomen and begin to move a little more swiftly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, talk. Check that nothing's in your way. Bring the soles of your feet together, finding cobbler sitting tall, outer knees down, and Ardha Navasana half boat, float. Come back to cobbler. Heels wide, don't use your hands. Back to cobbler. Knees down. And staff pose. So you're moving your legs using only the low abdomen, cobbler. Ardha Navasana, boat. Inhale, cobbler, exhale. Inhale, change, wide legs, exhale. Inhale, cobbler, knees wide, exhale. Back to staff. There's our flow. To cobbler. To boat. To cobbler. Wide leg, now pause right here, heels wide, heart up. Lead with your heart. Maybe hands stay back, maybe fingertips inside. Maybe fingertips forward, maybe forearms down for 3. Heart stays forward, gaze stays forward, 2. Sitting up tall, soles of the feet to touch. Hands behind you or hands on ankles. Walk your seat closer to your heels. Press your outer knees down. Draw your shoulders back. Heart up, chin in. 3. Staff pose, legs out long. Sitting tall, palms down, toes up. And letting it go. Come to your cross-legged seat. And notice the quiet, the height. Pause your playlist. And just sit tall for a beat. If you only have time in the day and you want a bit of asana, that asana is absolutely supporting the opening and the accessibility of this energy at the throat, the place of our expression and our reception, the length of our spine, the connection between the low body and the upper body, quality of quiet. As though we have cleared the canvas. The mind quiet. Each chakra has a seed sound and a beach mantra. And so we use this seed sound to clear our sound, to access that energy. And here at the throat, it's E, and you can feel that the sides of your tongue, when you say E, they rise up and they touch, and they line the inner edges of your teeth towards the middle and back of your mouth. E, and you're going to feel it right at the throat, and we're going to hold it accounted for, and breathe in accounted for. If yours starts to go longer, go ahead. Keep that. We'll do it for 1 minute and just imagine that what we're doing with that sound is we're clarifying the very use of our sound so that every word we put through it, every word our sound passes through carries more of who we are, more intention. Inhale. One more. And then notice the throat, the face, the head. Our sound, our frequency is powerful, especially if you've been caught in a negative funk. That repetition is a great way to change up what you're going to say to yourself. So now the Bish mantra. Hum, 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 hum. It's a steady repetition. Hum, 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 hum. Find a rhythm, close your eyes. Hum, 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 hum. Three more. Hum, hum, hum. Stay and notice. Heart up, chin lightly in, especially if you cocked your chin up, let the back of your neck lengthen. 10 more seconds. So this space is ready for us now. Now we come into the movement and into the mind. You'll restart your playlist at the next track called Nature. And we'll come to stand. So through these, I will say less, just give us instructions and then let your experience be yours. Thumbs to the heart or a little higher. Extending out. Inhale, the arms extend. Exhale, tuck of the chin. Inhaling out. Exhale and close your eyes. And with each one, just start to notice any congestion, any stiffness, any tension. And use your breathing to start to open through the upper back. Let your heels be heavy, let your toes be long, until the whole body is involved. Notice anywhere you're making it difficult and soften there. Let the inhalation match the exhalation. Notice if you're holding your breath anywhere or straining. Even it out. Last time, reach out, a little bit of a pause on the inhale, stretch out long, and bring it in. Down to your cross-legged seat, keep it quiet. As you sit, notice. So if cross-legged doesn't work, if perhaps you've broken your ankle, then sit on a chair. Turn your elbows up. Palms open. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Inhale left. Exhale right. No drum. No force. Keep your nose on one line. Keep your chin on one line, not dropping down, just side to side. This is modified. As you're ready, arms extend. Thumbs turn back. Inhale left, exhale right, your pace. We go. Into the smile. You're increasing circulation to the brain, energy through the skull, through the thoughts. Into the smile, turn back. Right through your fingertips, even if your elbows are bent. If it's too much, don't turn as far. You're looking for what you can sustain that requires no force, an invitation. Turning your eyes under your eyelids. And center, inhale up, chin up, 3 steps. Heart up, chin in. Just stay. Trace your attention up your spine, top of the head, fingertips, chin up, breath out, and widen down. Notice. Notice your state of mind. What are you making? Keep following that. Rub your palms. Open, close your hands. Roll the shoulders. Right? Left. Right. Inhale. Exhale. In, out, in, out, in, out. So I'm dropping my shoulder on the exhale. I'm dropping the drama and the blame right out of my mind. Softer, softer, softer. Two up, inhale, 3 sips. Hard up, chin in, little breathe out, and let it go. So we're ready. A little bit more challenge. You're good. Option 1, sit on a chair. If you cannot kneel, sit on a chair, okay? Or unfold your blanket one time so that your shins are padded. Drop the tops of your feet off the back edge so your ankles have a little support, and either 1 or 2 blocks underneath your seat. Build it up, heart, spine high. Now we're going to find a whisper of ha. From the navel, from the diaphragm. When you're ready, close the mouth, same breath, out the nose. Heart up, chin in, hands out, keep the breath. Turn your thumbs up, shoulder blades back and down. And then turn your thumbs wide and open the elbows. Steady breath. Keep rolling your thumbs away from the center line, shoulder blades to the spine. Will lift your heart, will lift your chin. So most modified right here, or bending your elbows so slightly. Or we're going to take it back an inch. Steady breath. Chin lightly lifted, shoulder blades supporting up under the heart. Drop your weight into your seat. A little bit back if you're ready. What can you soften? What aspect of your throat and your chest can you invite to expand rather than contract? Sit down in your seat, reach out through your hands, 10 more. Three, two, one. Inhale. Heart up, chin in, pause the breath, and let it bring you up tall. And hands to your thighs and let it go. Inhale. 3 more sips. Heart up, chin in. This is Jalandhara. So we're gathering the closure at the throat, back of the neck is long. Tension up your spine, crown of the head. All the energy you made, bring it up. Lift your chin and exhale. Let it go. We're going to do 1 more like that. Inhale. 3 sips. Heart up, chin in, lengthen the back of the neck, lift the heart, stay. Trace your spine with your awareness. Up to the top of the head. Lift your chin and breathe out a sensation of freedom and sit tall, notice. Relax any grip in the low back or the seat. That posture asks a good deal of us. It's powerful and useful, and we'll build it a little at a time. If you like, tomorrow, whenever you come in, you just want to start there and stay breath of fire. It's a full 3 minutes. But I will work on building it up for us. I'm going to lay out on your back. So we'll put feet out in front. Good. Long, shake out the feet, shake out the knees. Bending your knees, your feet flat. Just as we did at the beginning, right hand overhead, turning left. Give it a moment. And the right hand down. The neck is delicate. Left hand overhead, turn right. We want to respect its intricacies, right? Good. So right hand overhead, extend your right leg long. And then back to center. Left hand, left leg, turning right. Exhale, center. You may work right here, feet to the floor. Turning your neck, opening one side and then the other. Or hands to shins, opening up. So we are rebalancing. Extending back through the body so that our legs can act as a grounding wire. That when we get caught up in the head and in the patterns of our thoughts, we need grounding. We need to come back and distribute who we are through our bodies. Five, 4, 3. That you are clearing these lines, hand to foot. 2. Time. And 2 legs long, 2 palms open. Notice and feel the body. The even distribution of your attention, your awareness. Rest here a moment. Just rest a little more. We're no longer doing the posture. The posture could be practicing us. We could be recalibrated, rebuilt. Trust this. Going on. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your neck, elbows wide. Find a long, deep breath that's smooth and even. 4 counts in, 4 counts out, or 6 counts in, 6 counts out. Elbows wide, the elbow points pressing back toward the floor. A little lift to the chest. So that's first modification. Next step, hands down. Turn your fingers away like we do it with our tabletop. Bend the elbows, wrap them in, hard up. Elbows stay a little bent here. This is modification 2, or legs out long. Heart comes a little higher. Four counts in, 4 counts out. So the hands flat to the floor, the thumbs pointing away from the center line, the fingers point away from you. The sternum is lifted. Eyes are closed. Find the steady, circular count of your breathing. You're going to encounter some intensity, but you are safe. Your legs are grounded, your hands are resting. On the exhalation, let that intensity out of your body and feel the weight and the heft and the certainty of your bones. And as you're ready, as you encounter the intensity, if you're ready for a little more, the chin comes so slightly lifted. Keep the back of the neck long. Three minutes right here, sustaining all of it. Becoming more accustomed to a little more intensity. Recalibrating your nervous system to know that this is safe. To respond with a long, slow, steady heartbeat. Soften your eyes, soften your face, drink it in. Eventually, playing with the back of the head, dropping back, the throat opening. Steady your thoughts, your experience with your breathing. Pain or distress through the back of your neck, you keep your heart up, your chin lightly in. Adjust for your body, please. Be safe and explore. chin. Be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle. Let your back round. Let your head fall forward. I feel as though I can see more colors now. Open your blanket and come to kneel on the blanket. Block between your heels. Or sit on a chair. Last place to go. That is a mighty movement. Modify. Hands and thighs. Forward and back. Exhale forward, inhale back. Or hands up. So remember when we practiced Jalan Harabandha, the heart up, the chin in? Forgive me, inhale forward, exhale back. So on the exhale back, you're stabilizing the navel to the spine. Inhale, you're reaching forward into the fingertips, exhaling back. Heart up, chin is in, back of the neck is long, spine is safe, arms are long, elbows are open. Shoulders are wide, thumbs point back. Make it smaller. Eyes closed, so steady, anchoring into the navel. Inhale, you sweep your attention up to the fingers. Exhale, you sweep your attention back into the navel. These waves of awareness. Smaller. Let the movement be smaller, but the awareness and the energy stay the same. Smaller movement, bringing it to land. Coming to rest right in the line of the spine. Top of the head, base of the skull. Crown of the head, base of the skull. 3, 2. Upright, chin up, 3, 6. Heart up, chin in. Lift the pelvic floor. Chin up, breath out, arms down. Palms open on your thighs. Total ease, total effortlessness. So one option, stay right here. Second option, unfold. Today, I go to Shavasana. beneath the music. Wherever you've gone, wherever you've been, make your way back to a cross-legged seat. We close with sound, with our ohms. Om is the sound of all things. And today we will simply do 3 to conclude, due to our late start, our little technical wrestling this morning. A in the belly, U in the chest, M in the head. I want you to feel how this space has been opened and prepared for your sound, putting on through it. Inhale with me. Sweep wide, gather it up. Palms together to the forehead, center, Sat Nam. I am this. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Phenomenal. Take your time. Enjoy your words, your sound, your frequency, yourself. I'll be back tomorrow. Spot on time tomorrow. No problems. Until then, thank you for your practice.